but it is one piece into a much broader mosaic of the epidemic of missing and murdered Indigenous people. Um, you know, I just remember Haley telling me that and me nearly falling out of my seat to think that, like, by the time I was her age, I think we had, you know, I was in a school 10 times the size of hers. And I remember one classmate who had died in a motorcycle accident, much less much less 10 in 7 to 8 years being missing or murdered. And that has a toll on people and a boomerang effect. And you get the idea, right? Like if you're dealing with the epidemic from that perspective, for them, for you and me, if our classmate was Ashley and she disappeared, probably shock the conscious, right? Like there would be guilt, there would be worry, there would be everybody reporting everything they could to try and solve it. But in a community where, Ashley is one of 10 during that period, um, and you don't necessarily have good relationships with law enforcement and there aren't a lot of resources, and if you do end up in trouble or people think you're talking, there's nobody to protect you. So you already believe the system, you know is going to fail you in general, probably won't solve the crime, decreases the likelihood you're going to stick your neck out there, and you've also probably become sort of somewhat immune to some of these things. If I think about the people who are with Ashley the last 2 weeks of her life, there are 9 who have either committed suicide, been murdered. One guy had his head chopped off. It was horrific, horrific murder. Murdered, suicides, drug overdoses. It's 9 in the 2 weeks connected to her. So when you're seeing that kind of horror around you, like it's hard to find, I think, hope in the idea that we're going to solve Ashley's case and it's going to be all okay, because it's not going to be all okay.